Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 pennant race is on the air. We are getting closer to winding down the 1961 regular season. Today's date is September 16th, 61. We are at Fenway Park for a gigantic game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Orioles come into this game at 94-56. The Red Sox at 575-75. Let's take a look at the status of the league. In the American League, Detroit, New York, and Baltimore have clinched playoff spots. The Yankees are 5 back of the Tigers. The Orioles are 6 back. The White Sox right now are in 4th place, and Boston is in 5th with a 4-game lead on the Indians. That being said, Boston, however, is at 500. The Red Sox must have a winning record. If they do clinch the 5th spot, they must have a winning record in order to make the playoffs. So right now, the Red Sox really can lose no more than 7 games if they want to make the playoffs. The Cleveland Indians, however, are 4 back of Boston. They're also running out of games as well. They can only lose no more than 3. And remember, 500 will not get you in. If you finish 81-81, that is not a winning record. You do not make the postseason at 500. This isn't college football. In the National League, the San Francisco Giants once again have a 2-game lead on the Dodgers. Pittsburgh right behind them at 2.5, trying to get the number 1 spot in the National League. The Milwaukee Braves now have a 1-game lead on the Reds for 4th place. The Reds are right now just 1 game back of them to get in that 4th spot. So anything is possible yet as we're now going into the final 2 weeks of this 61 regular season. Woodman 564, Sean 1113, and Brian B join us here at Fenway Park. And yes, how about them Dolphins? And yes, and I will tell any other Dolphin fan that catches this on the replay or anything like that, if any of you guys actually believed that after Lamar Jackson, scored on Miami to take it a 35-14 lead. If any of you guys really thought Miami was going to come back and win that game, I will call you all liars because I'm one of them. But that's football. Great win from my Dolphins. And right now we got a big game against the Bills coming up next week. But tonight it's about baseball, and we got a good one here. The Orioles historically won this game 5-4. Baltimore had 8 hits and no errors. The Red Sox, 7 hits and 1 error. So a big game here at Fenway Park. The fans know the Red Sox are running out of games. They cannot lose more than 4. If they get to 80, let's see, there were 75 and 75. They can't lose more than 5, because if they go to 6, it's 81 losses, and they will not get in at 500. So a big game here at Fenway Park for Sunday night baseball as we begin to wind down the 61 season. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox in this game was Don Schwall. I love that name. 15 wins, 7 losses, a 3.22 ERA. Schwall gets the call for the Bosox tonight. So fans here at Fenway know the game is important. They are playing an Orioles team that is 6 back of Detroit. Right now, the Orioles want to see if they can catch the Yankees and get the 2nd place spot, which means they would have home field for the division series. If everybody is set and ready, let's play some baseball. Let's go to the top of the 1st. Leading off for the Orioles, 3rd baseman, the human vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson, 287 average, 7 homers, 61 RBIs. We are using blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. I'm hoping I got some Red Sox fans lurking, and it's time to play some baseball. Let's go. Schwall, 2-6, possible error. Robinson, 3-6. It's a fly ball to right field. And that ball is hit to Lou Clinton, is in right. His error rating is a 10. That's a 20. He'll make the catch with no problem. And that will be the first out. It is a fly to right. One out, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Dave Philly. 250 average, a homer, and 23 RBIs for the Orioles in 61. Doug Hunt joins us here at Fenway Park. Schwall, 1-3, that is a blank. Philly, 1-3, base hit, center field, that will be a single, and Philly will get the first. Not bad for Philly there, gets a man on. And the next batter will be center fielder Jackie Brandt. 297 average, 16 homers, 72 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. So runners on, thank you there, Mr. Hunt. So runner on first. Philly has two stolen bases. That is a 9. He's not going to do anything. Schwall will make the pitch. 6-4, walk, 9. That's ball 4. Fenway Park subtracts 2 from strikeouts and adds 2 to walks. And Brandt will draw the walk there. And runners at first and second already. Schwall here in a little bit of a jam. First walk issued by Schwall. He had 109 walks. So he had more walks than strikeouts in that year. Next batter will be the first baseman, Jim Gentile. 302 average, 46 bombs, 141 RBIs. Gentile and had a great season for the O's that year. Strategy, 7, nothing happening. Schwall will make the pitch. Schwall, 3-4, strikeout 1, got him. He got him on a K. First strikeout for Schwall, and he had 91 of them in 61, and that will be out number 2. So 2 men out, and now we'll see right fielder Whitey Herzog. 291 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. Of course, Herzog would become a manager in the future. So 2 men out. Strategy roll, that is an 8, nothing happening. Schwall will make the pitch. Schwall, 4-3, that is a blank. Herzog, 3-6, it's popped up to third, and that's going to be Malzone to get the play. And the Red Sox will get out of the inning. No runs, a hit, and a walk, as Schwall actually reestablishes himself there. And no scoring. Will go to the bottom of the first. I do feel this is a must-win game for the Red Sox. Fast score can be finicky when it comes to the 10-minute ticker. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles in this game is Jack Fisher. 10 wins, 13 losses, save, a 3.90 ERA. Leading off for the Bosox, second baseman Chuck Schilling. 259 average, 5 homers, 62 RBIs. Fisher will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-3, that is a blank. Schilling, 4-3, ground ball right back to Fisher. He'll take care of it for the out. One quick out. Now we'll see the center fielder, Gary Geiger. 232 average, 18 homers, 64 RBI. Fisher with the pitch. 2-6, that's a possible error. Geiger, 6-2, it's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Jerry Adair. His error rating is a 12. That's a 15. He won't make the error. He'll handle it and throw it to first for the out, 2 down. Nice play by Adair to avoid making an error. 2 outs, and that will bring up the left fielder, a very young captain, Carl Yastrzemski. Although in this year, he would be considered a recruit. This is Yaz's rookie year. 266 average, 11 homers, 80 RBIs. Fisher will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-5, range play. Yaz, a 4-2. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Herzog. His range is a 2. That is a 5. That's going to drop, and it will be a single for Yaz. He hits it a little bit out of Herzog's reach. And the Red Sox get themselves a base runner with 2 outs. And now we'll see third baseman Frank Malzone. 266 average, 14 homers, 87 RBIs. Yaz had 6 stolen bases that year. Not going anywhere. Fisher with the pitch. 6-1. Home run chance against a righty. A 1-18. The 11 is good. Against a right-handed pitcher, Malzone needs a 10 or lower. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hitting deep to the center field triangle. It's going to reach the seats. That's gone. Home run, Frank Malzone. Stadium cheers. Yay! Jack Fisher goes ahead and makes a mistake there. That was a meatball. Malzone puts the tomato sauce and the ricotta cheese on it, turns it into lasagna. It's 2-0 in favor of the Bosox. And that is a big hit for Boston to get them in the lead early here in the first. So a 2-run bomb by Malzone. Here is the right fielder, Lou Clinton. First time I've seen him, 255 average, 3 RBIs. Only played in 17 games for the Red Sox. Pretty much a call-up. Fisher will make the pitch. 3-4 against the righty. That's a single right past the pitcher, and Clinton will get the base. So all of a sudden, Fisher, after getting 2 quick outs, is now giving up 2 singles and a homer. They're going to go talk to Fisher on the mound real quick. See how he's doing here. And now we'll see first baseman Pete Runnels. 317 average, 3 homers, 38 RBIs. 2 men down. Clinton on at first, not really a threat to do anything, and he won't. Fisher will go ahead and make the pitch to Runnels. Fisher, 4-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 4-6, and it's a grounder to second base. That'll get handled by Breeding, and Breeding will throw to first to get the out, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, a 2-run bomb by Malzone. Red Sox have the early lead, 2-0 here after 1. Top of the second coming up. And the Orioles will send out the catcher, Gus Triendos, 244 average, 17 homers, 63 RBIs. Top of the second, 2-0 in favor of the Red Sox. 4-2, that's a pitcher result. And that 4 is going to be a base hit against the right-handed batter. That's a single. Triendos will get the first on a leadoff hit. So a single for him. And now coming up will be the shortstop, Jerry Adair. 264 average, 9 homers, 37 RBIs. Infield goes to double play depth. Triendos had no stolen bases, but the strat, wrong die, of course. And that is a 6, nothing happening. Schwall will pitch to Adair. Schwall, 4-2. That's a pitcher result against the righty. A base hit up the middle. That's a 3, and it's a single. Triendos, however, has no chance of getting to third. He will hold at second, as he is slow as mud, and he'll stay at second base. So after taking a quick 2-0 lead here, now Schwall's allowed 2 singles right up the middle. Here's second baseman Marv Breeding, 209 average, a homer, 16 RBIs. Infield still a double play depth. Anything on the strat? That is a 20. Schwall does have a pickoff chance. He throws to second to see if he gets Triendos, and he won't get him. Schwall will now go ahead and pitch to Breeding. Schwall, 5-2. A hit by pitch. 8. Nope, that's high. Breeding, a 1-3. That's a fly to left. Yaz will get to that. And that's going to be out number 1. Triendos ain't going anywhere. He'll stay put at second base. So 1 man down. And now we'll see the pitcher, Jack Fisher. 089 average and 2 RBIs. Not much really of a hitter for him. Schwall will go ahead and pick up. Well, strategy roll first. Strat, 18. Fisher actually gets the bunt sign. And runners at first and second. His bunt rating a 3. I don't think they would have. I think he would swing away here with runners at first and second. He gets the bunt sign. I'll let him swing. Schwall with the pitch. 3-5. Walk. 10. Nope, that's too high. Almost walked him. Fisher gets the swing. 3-1, and he swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will be the second out. That is strikeout number 2 for Schwall as Fisher swings through that fastball. And here is the human vacuum cleaner. Robinson is 0 for 1. Best fielding third baseman in baseball history. Strategy roll. That's an 11. Schwall will go ahead and pitch to Robinson. Schwall, 1-5, range play. Robinson, 3-6. That's a fly ball to right field. It's going to be up to Clinton to try to make a play. Clinton's range is a 3, and he won't get it. And that is going to be a double for Robinson. Triendos will come in to score. It's a double to right. Adair, a 3 with 2 outs, becomes a 4 minus, and it's a 4 -1 on a double to right. So a 1-3, Adair will score, and he will. And Robinson will hold at second base, and just like that, the Orioles have tied it up. Stadium groans. So Brooks Robinson gets himself a double to right field. That scores Triendos and Adair. And now the batter is Philly, and the Orioles tie it right up. Philly 1-for-1 with a single. Strategy roll, and that's a 19, no play. Schwall will make the pitch. Schwall, 3-4, strikeout 6. Yep, swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is strikeout number 3 for Schwall, but the damage is done by the Bosox. 2 runs on 3 hits, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the shortstop, Pumpsy Green. And no, I said Pumpsy, not pumpkin. 260 average, 6 homers, 27 RBIs. So now the Red Sox tied at 2. Fisher, 5-3, strikeout 7. He got him, struck him out. And that's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Fisher. He had 118 of them that year. Here comes the original Pags, the catcher, Jim Pagliarone. 242 average, 16 homers, 58 RBIs. And, of course, I call him the original Pags before Mike Pagliarulo, of course, of the Yankees and later in the 80s and such. Fisher with the pitch. 5-1, strikeout 7, got him. Nice pitch by Fisher, strikeout number 2. For him, and now here's Schwall. Don Schwall, the pitcher, 180 average and 6 RBIs, so can hit the ball. 2 outs now. Fisher will make the pitch. Fisher, 3-3, walk, 4. Yeah, he walked him, ball 4. Schwall is a 2, plus 2 is a 4, and Schwall is actually going to get to first on a walk. Fisher can't believe it. He thought that was there. The umpire said it was just a little inside. First walk issued by Fisher. That keeps the inning alive. Here comes Schilling. Schilling 0-for-1. Schwall on it first. I doubt he'll do anything. Nope. Fisher will go ahead and make the pitch to Schilling. Fisher, 1-2. Strikeout 9. That's high. Schilling, 4-2. And it's a fly to right. It will be handled easily by Herzog. And that will end the inning. Nothing across except a walk. We're tied at 2. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. Top of the third coming up. Leading off for the Orioles will be Jackie Brandt. He walked his first time up. Schwall will set up and make the pitch. Schwall, 2-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 5-2. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 14. And against the righty, hit to right field. That is a 14. That is a home run chance. That is a home run chance against the righty. Brandt needs to roll a 15 or lower, and he does. That's gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball goes into the short porch in right field. The Orioles have taken the lead. Stadium groans. A 5-2 is a hit to right, and then you go with the 1, and a 14 comes up a home run. But you still have to roll for the batter to see if he can hit one. And against the righty, a 15, and that was a 7. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-2 lead. And Brandon, 16 home runs, so it makes sense. So he gets the ball. He now gets the Orioles ahead. Here is Gentile. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 lead now for the Orioles. Schwall with the pitch. 6-4. Walk. 14. That's ball 4. He will walk Gentile on a base on balls. And he will trot to first. That is the second walk issued by Schwall. And here comes Herzog. Herzog is 0 for 1. Infield at double play depth. Strategy roll. That is a 4. Gentile will stay put. Schwall will make the pitch to Herzog. Schwall, 5-6, strikeout, 20 is high. Herzog, 1-3, fly ball, center field. And it will be Geiger coming in and getting that one for the out. Here comes Triandos. Triandos is 1 for 1. Got a base hit his first time up. Anything on the strat? 17 says no. Schwall will go ahead and make the pitch. Schwall, 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout, but the 19 is high. Triandos, 3-5, base hit, right past short. That's a single. Gentile, a base running rating of 1. No chance he gets the third. He has to hold at second. He is also as slow as mud. So now runners at first and second. Another hit hidden by Triandos. And here comes a dare. A dare is 1 for 1. Runners at first and second. Infield still at double play depth. Nothing on the 16. Schwall will deal with a dare. Schwall, 1-1. Wild pitch, but the 20 is high. That's going to be ball 1. Schwall will get another chance. Schwall, 6-3. That is a blank. A dare, 1-1. It's a fly to left. And it will be Yaz getting to that one. Gentile stays at second base, 2 down. Here comes Breeding. Breeding is 0 for 1. If the Red Sox can get out of this inning just giving up the 1 run, they'll consider themselves lucky. Anything on the strat? The 12 says no. Schwall will set up for the pitch. Schwall, 3-1, blank. Breeding, a 4-2. It's a fly to right. And Clinton will get to this one. And he will put it away. And that'll end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, and a walk. The Orioles have a 3-2 lead now going into the bottom of the 3rd. Very important for the Red Sox to get wins. They are 75-75. They cannot lose more than 5 more games or they will not make the postseason, no matter if they win, even if they clinch the fifth spot in the American League. You must have a winning record. Bottom of the 3rd, and Gary Geiger leads off for the Bosox. He's 0 for 1. Fisher will make the pitch. 3-6, that's blank. Geiger, 1-3, fly to left. Philly will have no trouble with that. Near the line, but he's got it. 1 out. Here comes Yaz. The young captain is 1 for 1, got a base hit his first time up. Fisher with the pitch. 3-4 against the lefty. Walk. Yep, that 3 is good enough. That's ball 4. And Yaz will go ahead and walk to first. And he gets on base for the second time. Second walk issued by Fisher. And now here is Malzone. Malzone hit a 2-run bomb his first time up. Infield is at double play depth. Yaz had 6 stolen bases that season. He's not going anywhere on the 10. Fisher sets up against Malzone. Fisher, 2-4, strikeout, 18 is high. Malzone, 2-4, and it's a grounder to short. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2-3, second base, pivot, Breeding, 0, 1-3, double play. They got it, side retired. Malzone grounds out into the 6-4-3 to end the inning. Nothing across except a walk. 3 innings in the books. The O's lead the Bosox 3-2. Time for station break. This is the RJL Network. JAA joins us here at Fenway Park as we go to the top of the fourth inning. As JAA rooting for the O's, as would like to see the Orioles probably catch the Yankees a little bit and replace them in second place. But let's see what happens. Top of the fourth inning, 3-2 Baltimore. Jack Fisher leads off for them. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 Orioles. Schwall, 5-2, hit by pitch, 18, almost hit him. Fisher is a hit by pitch of 12, plus 5 is 17. He almost hit the pitcher, but he doesn't. Fisher, 6-4, he grounds it to third. That'll be the first out, as that will be handled by Malzone for the play. Almost picked up the dice a little too quick. I got to be careful. Sometimes I do that. Here's the vacuum cleaner. He's 1 for 2. One man down for Robinson now at the bat. I don't know why I'm rolling a strat. Schwall, 5-3. That is a blank. Robinson, a 6-1. That's a base hit. He hits that one past third, and Robinson has his second hit of the game. So the vacuum cleaner apparently seems to be plugged in at the plate. God, that's a bad pun. Here comes Philly. Philly is 1 for 2. Infield is at double play death. I'll understand if somebody gives me the block dragon for that. That is a 3. Robinson not going anywhere. Hit and run? No. That's a 10. No hit and run. Schwall will go ahead and pitch. Schwall, 1-3. That is a blank. Philly, 5-2. It's a fly to right. And Clinton will get to it with ease. And that is out number 2. 2 men down. Here is Brandt. Brandt is 1 for 1. Got a bomb his first time up, and he walked. It's about to show up. Yeah, okay. 2 men down. Robinson still on at first. And that is again the 3, but he will stay put. Schwall with the pitch. 2-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park. A 1-5. That's grounded to short. Easily taken care of there by Green. He's going to go the short way to get Robinson retirement second, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the O's as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth inning. And leading off for the Red Sox will be Lou Clinton. He got a base hit his first time up. As I said, a September call-up. He only played in about 17 games, I believe, for the Red Sox that year. Boston down 3-2. Fisher, 6-3. Error on a grounder. Clinton, 3-6. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. It's hit to a dare. His error rating is a 12. That's a 13. He bobbles it, drops it, picks it up, fires, got him. Out number 1. And that is a play that Tony Porter at Cards and Dice would probably say how that would go. And that is a ground out to short. As Adair almost makes an error, but he doesn't do that as he gets him out. Kind of like a play that Tony Porter, the great Tony Porter at Cards and Dice would say. I happen to have lots of respect for that man. Here's Runnels. Check out his channel, by the way, for those of you who need a little help in some of the games he plays. Runnels is 0 for 1. Fisher with the pitch. 4-5. That is a blank. Runnels, 2-2, line drive, hit to second. That's nailed easily by Breeding, 2 down. Hit well, but Breeding was there. And 2 outs. Next up is Green. And Green is 0 for 1. Fisher will set up and make the pitch. Fisher, 1-6, blank. Green, 3-4, and that's a grounder to first. That'll get taken care of by Gentile. He calls off Fisher to take it himself, and that is another 1-2-3 inning for Fisher. So since giving up 2 runs on 3 hits, Fisher has kept the Red Sox pretty quiet. 3-2 Orioles after 4. Hope everybody enjoyed today's football, as I certainly did with the Dolphins. And please believe me, I said it before, I'll say it again. When Lamar Jackson ran off the 35, made it 35-14, I thought the game was over. Never did I think Miami would come back. So whatever McDaniel did in the locker room for any kind of adjustments, obviously they seem to have worked. The last time the Dolphins had 2 receivers have many yards and receptions like that, both of them were named Mark, and they had a quarterback named Dan throwing to them. Top of the 5th, here is Jim Gentile. He'll lead off. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Schwall will make the pitch. Schwall, 4-3. That is a blank. Gentile, 3-5, and that's hit to center field. That's a 15, and against the righty, that's going to be good enough. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to center. Again, approaching that triangle. It's going to reach the seats. It's gone. Jim Gentile goes ahead and sends one out of here. And that was not a mistake by Schwall. Gentile just went ahead and powered it out. 4-2 Orioles. Stadium groans. That's just a plain power bomb by Gentile, as he just goes ahead and smacked it. He had 46 home runs that year, and he just destroyed that ball. I don't think they're going to find much of it left. Here's Herzog. Herzog is 0 for 2. That was not a mistake, just Gentile just powering it out. Schwall will go ahead and make the pitch. Schwall, 5-3. That is a blank. Herzog, 1-2. Grounder to short. That'll be handled by Pumpsy. Throws the first for the out. One down now. Here is Triandos. Triandos is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Schwall will set up with the pitch. And that's a 5-3. That is a blank. Triandos, 2-2. And it's grounded to third. Easily picked up there by Malzone and makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs now for Adair. Adair is 1 for 2. Schwall, he'll go ahead and pitch. 5-2. Hit by pitch. 6. He hit him. And he got him on the arm. That is a hit by pitch. Adair a 3 plus 5 makes him an 8. And he hits Adair, and he'll go to first. So Schwall having a tough another tough inning here. First hit batter of the game. And now it'll bring up Breeding. Breeding is 0 for 2. Still 2 outs, top of the 5th, 4-2. And strategy rolls. Adair did have 5 stolen bases. He'll stay put. Schwall with the pitch. 4-2. That's a pitcher result. That 17 is going to be good. That's going to be a base hit against a right-handed batter. That's a single right past the pitcher. Adair with a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. He will make third. And Breeding holds at first. So once again, Baltimore has runners in position. Breeding gets his first hit of the game. It will bring up Fisher. He will bat. He is 0 for 2. Runners at the corners. 2 outs, top of the 5th, 4-2 O's. Strategy roll. That's a 2. Adair stays put. Breeding gets the steal sign here. With the pitcher at bat, do you try to go anyway? 14 minus 2 is 12, and Pagliarone plus 1 of 13. With the pitcher at bat, do you try to go to second base? You know what? I think you do, because Fisher has an 089 average. It's very hard for him to get a hit. And just in case, why not? Breeding's going to try to take second base. The throw down to second, not in time. Breeding will steal it. So Breeding steals second base, a stolen base for Breeding. And now Fisher will bat with runners at second and third. A little aggressive, I guess. But if you're the Orioles right now, you're still trying to hope to catch the Tigers and maybe take over second from the Yankees. Strategy roll, will roll again. That is a 3, no play. Schwall will pitch. 1-6, strikeout, and that'll take care of Fisher. So all that said and done, and he'll get a strikeout anyway. That is strikeout number 4. 1 run on 2 hits, a solo bomb by Gentile and a hit batter. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, where now the Orioles now lead it 4-2 over the Bosox. Red Sox fans know that if they want to have any hope, they've got to have a winning record. If they do clinch the 5 spot, it would be a 1-game playoff against the 4 spot in the American League. Bottom of the 5th, and Jim Pagliarone will lead off. He's 0 for 1. Fisher actually settled down pretty well. Fisher with the pitch. 1-5, blank. Pagliarone, 3-1, base hit, right past short, and the Red Sox start with a man on. Not too bad for him, a leadoff single. Now the batter is Schwall, and we'll see the corners come in expecting a bunt, and that is a 5. He does not get the bunt sign, but I think I'm going to bunt him over anyway. So Fisher's going to pitch to Schwall, and we'll bring out the bunt. So here comes the pitch. Fisher, 3-3, walk. That's half. The 13 is high. So now Schwall will go for the bunt, and that's a 4. That's going to be a good bunt. That is a 4. It's bunted to first base. That is a 1. Corners are in, so his bunt rating becomes a 3. But that is a 1, and that's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt with no problem at all there. So a nice bunt by Schwall. It's taken by Gentile. He makes the play himself, and Pags goes to second, and there is 1 out. The bunt chart and the squeeze bunt chart, the only charts that actually resolve a play on inside pitch. There are no other charts that do that. The other charts help resolve it, but the dice completely resolve every play except for the bunt and the squeeze bunt chart. For those of you who are wondering about charts for this game. Pagliarone is now on at second. Here is Schilling. And that was a nice sacrifice hit, as a matter of fact. A sacrifice hit to first. Schilling is 0 for 2. Strategy roll. And that is a 4. Pags will stay put. Fisher with the pitch. 6-2. Wild pitch. 16 is high. Ball 1. Fisher will do it again. 5-3. Strikeout. He got Schilling easily. Nice pitch. Got him with the curve. And that is going to be strikeout number 3 for Fisher. And now there are 2 outs. Here's Geiger. Geiger is 0 for 2. Anything with Pags down at second? The answer is no. Fisher will go ahead and make the pitch. Fisher, 5-5. Error on a throw. Geiger, 3-6. And that's going to be that's an S3. That's going to be an infield single automatically. That's an infield single to first. That's picked up by Gentile. Gentile's error rating is an 8. That's a 5, and that's going to be a throwing error as well. He's going to try to get Geiger anyway, and he throws the ball away from Fisher. And that's going to be an infield single and an E3, and Pags will score from second on that. That's an error on a throw, and on an S3, that becomes an automatic infield single. But Gentile still tried to get Geiger out anyway, and Fisher was nowhere near the play, and that's going to be 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! So that does go as a base hit and an E3. which allows Geiger to second. Pags automatically scores. And that is the first error on the Orioles. They did not have any errors in the game historically. And now with the tying run at second base, here's Yaz. Yaz 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Yep, that's a baseball blooper is what that is. 2 men down, now 4-3. Strategy roll, that's a 13, nothing happening. Fisher will pitch to Yaz. Fisher, 5-6, that's at the park. Fenway, 2-6, and Yaz is going to come through. He hits one hard into right field, and that's going to be a double to right. This game is tied. Geiger comes around, and he will score with no problem. Yaz goes to second. Tie game at 4. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the error definitely does hurt and brings in a run. Tied at 4 now as Yaz goes ahead and gets a big RBI double. And now the go-ahead run is at second base. John West joins us here at Fenway Park. Now the batter is Malzone. Malzone 1 for 2 with a bomb. Runner on second base here. Now tied at 4. Good game here between the O's and the Bosox. A must-win game for Boston. A loss here puts them under 500. Strategy rolls are active still. That is a 2, and Yaz will stay put. Fisher with the pitch. 4-2. Wild pitch, and that is going to be wild, and that's going to go right past the catcher. Yaz goes to third. So now the Orioles are having issues here in this inning, as Yaz now goes to third base, and now another wild pitch can score him. We will re-roll the strat to be sure, and that is a 20. Fisher actually tries to get him on third base, and it's an error! It's a pickoff error by Fisher. Fisher throws it to the catcher. Triendos tries to pick off Yaz at third. That's going to be a pickoff error. That's going to go in the outfield. Yaz will score 5-4 Boston. Holy cow! Stadium cheers. Yay! Second error on the Orioles in this inning. And Boston now has a 5-4 lead. Fisher tried to pick him off at third. Now, what I usually do on something like that is he threw it to the catcher, and then the catcher goes ahead and tries to get him at third base. But that was a 2, and that's a pickoff error. So I still attribute it to Fisher, even though it goes there. It's 5-4. Holy cow, 2 errors in this inning. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, and now Malzone bats with the bases empty. 2-4, strikeout 20 is high. Malzone, 3-4, he keeps the inning alive. That's going to be a base hit to right. Malzone holds at first base. Now the Red Sox have an extra runner on, and the next batter is Clinton. He is 1 for 2. Malzone, is he going to do anything? That's a 14. The answer is no. Fisher will pitch to Clinton. What a rough inning for the Orioles in this one. Fisher, 6-2. Wild pitch again, and that is a 2, and he runs another one, and Malzone goes to second. They got to go talk to him on the mound. Second wild pitch thrown by Fisher in this inning. And they got to go settle him down a little bit now, as this game is getting away here by the O's. And still 2 outs. Crazy inning. Reroll the strat. 17, nothing happening. Fisher will make the pitch. 1-5. This time it's a blank. Clinton, 5-4. Popped up. That's a pop out to second. And Breeding will get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. That is a crazy inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 wild pitches, and 2 errors. And I'm going to give the error to the pitcher, even though it's a pickoff chance to try to get him at third. But I'll give the error to the pitcher anyway. and 2 errors. After 5 to 4 Bosox. That's one of the crazier innings I've had yet. We go to the top of the 6th. Boston leads 5-4. Top of the order for B-More. Here is the vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson. Having a good night tonight. He is 2 for 3. 5-4 now in favor of the Red Sox. That is the historical score, except it's reversed. The Orioles had won this game 5-4. Schwall will stay in the game. 3-5. Walk. 17 is high. Robinson, 6-6. It's a fly to center. Geiger will get to that with no problem. Schwall needs to have a good inning, I think. He is due to bat 4th in the bottom of the 6th. Philly is next. He's 1 for 3. Schwall with the pitch. 2-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 5-2. Grounded at the plate. Easily picked up by Pagliarone. He'll handle it. He'll throw to first for the out. 2 down. Nice play there by Pags. Brandt is next, and Brandt is 1 for 2, a home run, a walk, as Philip Reynolds joins us here at Fenway Park. Schwall will go ahead and make the pitch. Schwall, 6-5 against the righty. Strikeout. The 17 is high. Brandt, 1-6 at the fly to center. And Geiger will come in a little bit, and he will make the catch and retire the side. And if you're Schwall, that's exactly what you wanted. You got big runs in the last inning, and you retired the team 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-4 in favor of the Bosox. Pete Runnels leads off for Boston. He is 0 for 2. Fisher will continue to pitch. And the thing about it is he's down 5-4. And yet, really, most of it's not his fault, except for the error. Fisher will go ahead and pitch. Fisher, 1-2, strikeout 5, and that is a strikeout. He will get Runnels on that. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Fisher. 1 man down, as Philip Reynolds says, he rolled 5-2 at the park. He read it as 5-1. I rolled 5-2 at the park. I read it as 5-1. Well, 5-1 would have been a pop out to the catcher. 5-2 would have been a hit to right field. It was a 6-2, I think. It was a 6-2, I thought. A 6-2, I thought there. I don't think it was a 5-2. I think it was a 6-2, but I could be wrong. But unfortunately, if it's a blown call, it's a blown call. Pumpsy Green is up next. He's 0 for 2. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Fenway Park. So Fisher will now pitch to Green. Fisher, 3-3, walk. 18 is high, but just barely. Green, 1-1 against the righty. Ground ball to short. That'll get handled by Adair. 2 down. 2 outs now, and here is Pagliarone, and he is 1 for 2. If anyone wanted to toast Brooks's wife, would you say, here to you, Mrs. Robinson? I happen to like The Graduate. It's a great movie, so you will not get the Block Dragon for that. That is fine. Fisher will make the pitch. 1-2, strikeout 5. Yep, got Pags, and that'll end the inning. Strikeout number 5 for Fisher, and 1, 2, 3 go the Bosox. 5-4 Boston after 6. And yes, The Graduate is a great movie. We go to the top of the 7th. Don Schwall gets back on the mound. Jim Gentile will lead off. He is 1 for 2 with a bomb. Hit a big-time homer. Schwall due to lead off in the bottom of the 7th. This will probably be his last inning. He can pitch to 31 batters. He's already pitched to 30, so he will be tired after Gentile. They're going to see if he can get the inning done. Schwall with the pitch. 5-1. Home run chance. Not what he wanted. A 1-10 against the lefty is good. The 5 is good. And against the righty, Gentile has 20s. And Gentile just hit his second home run of the game. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to center field again. And it is gone. Solo home run by Gentile, his second home run of the game. And we're tied at 5. Stadium groans. 2 consecutive home runs by Gentile. And next time it was a mistake by Schwall. He went ahead and pitched him a grapefruit. And he turned that into fruit salad. Next batter is Herzog. Herzog is 0 for 3, actually. All tied up at 5. Schwall is now tired. They're going to see if he can still get through the inning. Schwall will pitch. Schwall, 3-2. That is a blank. Herzog, 4-3. It's a grounder to second base. Handled easily by Schilling. 1 down. Quick out. Here comes Triandos. Triandos is 2 for 3. Inexpensive plug. One off Wednesday this week will be Pine Tar Baseball. 1982 Oakland Athletics against the Texas Rangers from Arlington Stadium for baseball with the demos. Check out Pine Tar Baseball, an excellent baseball engine game, as if there was one. Well done by Kurt Berglund. He is one of the creators of that game, if not the creator. An excellent game, in my opinion. Pine Tar Baseball. Check it out on Baseball with the demos on Wednesday. Schwall with the pitch. 6-2. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 2-5. That's a ground ball to short. Easily handled by Green, and he'll throw to first for out number 2. So 2 away. And here comes Adair. Adair is 1, or I should say, here comes Jerry Truth or Adair. That I should give myself the block dragon for that, shouldn't I? 1 for 2. He got hit by a pitch and single for Jerry Truth or Adair. Schwall with the pitch. 2-3. Strikeout 3. Got him, and that'll retire the side. So Schwall, that is his 5th strikeout. Gives up the homer to Gentile. 1 run on 1 hit, but that is all he'll give up. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night, and it will be September 19th. We're going back to Crosley Field for another big matchup with the Cincinnati Reds. This time they'll be facing the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bob Friend will pitch for the Pirates, and Jim O'Toole will pitch for the Reds. The reason why I'm choosing that game is because the Yankees and the Orioles play on the 19th as well, a big-time doubleheader. But those two teams have already clinched a playoff spot. Pittsburgh has not clinched one yet, and the Reds are fighting for their playoff lives. Usually if I already have teams already in the playoffs, the games I like to play later in September are teams that are fighting for the playoffs, which will make more interesting. Pittsburgh and the Reds back at Crosley Field. Bob Friend against Jim O'Toole. We're only a couple of days away from the final week. Bottom of the 7th here, tied at 5, Orioles and the Red Sox. I think Steve Tower, sometimes I wish he would do something with the ukulele. It's too bad you can't always do it with the chat. So tied at 5, Fisher, he can pitch to a few more batters before tiring. He is due to bat second. Don Schwall is going to come out of the game. He was due to lead off. That will be it for him. And the Red Sox will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Jackie Jensen, 263 average, 13 homers, 66 RBIs. He will go up against Fisher. Bottom of the 7th, tied at 5. Fisher with the pitch. 3-4 against the righty. That's perfect. Base hit right up the middle. Jensen goes ahead and gets a single and gets the job done, and the go-ahead run is on first. And here comes Schilling. Schilling is 0 for 3. Infield is at double play depth. Jensen, 9 stolen bases, but he's not going anywhere on the 9. Fisher will go ahead and make the pitch. Fisher, 3-5, range play. Schilling, 5-5, and that is a single past the pitcher. Fisher has a range of 1, and that's the only way he'll get it. And it's a 4. It's going to be a single past him, base hit. Jensen, not very quick. He'll have to hold at second with a base running rating of 3, but the Red Sox are in business. Pitchers are automatically considered in. There is no range modification when the infield's a double play depth for the pitcher. It stays put. So runners at first and second, and the batter is Geiger. Geiger, strange last time he was up, he singled and got an extra base on an error, and then scored on a pickoff error. So 2 errors on the Orioles in this game so far. Runners at first and second. And Fisher running out of batters here before he tires. Infield still a double play depth. Strategy roll, 9, nothing happening. Fisher with the pitch. 2-1, super walk, 20, and that is going to be ball 4. Fisher walks the bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. And now the batter is Yaz. A very young Yaz. Rookie season in 61. Yaz is having a good night, 2 for 2. A single and a double. He walked, scored on a wild pitch. And now the question is, do you let Fisher pitch to him? And I'm going to say, I don't know. He is not tired. He will be after Yaz. I think if you're the Orioles, I think you do, and that's going to be it for Fisher. Fisher coming out of the game, that will be it for him. And coming on to pitch for the Orioles will be Billy Heft. 7 wins, 4 losses, 3 saves, a 2.02 ERA. Heft was a starter and a reliever. He's using reliever here, so he will go lefty on lefty against Yaz. Let's see. They're going to call the infield in. The tying go-ahead runs at third. They will not go a double play depth here. Heft will pitch to Yaz. Fans here at Fenway are loud. Strat, 15, nothing happening. Heft will make the pitch. 1-2, possible error. Yaz, 2-2. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Gentile. His error rating is an 8. That's a 4, and that's going to be an error. Gentile's going to not make the play. He bobbles it, boots it. It goes into the foul territory, and that is a 1-base error. Jensen will score. Schilling, Geiger, and Yaz all move up a base. Red Sox take the lead 6-5. Stadium cheers. Yay! So that is an E3 on Gentile. He can't make the play. That is the 3rd error on the Orioles in this game. And Heft can't believe it. And the batter now is Malzone. And the Red Sox have a 6-5 lead. Malzone having a good night. 2 for 3, a home run, a single, and got an extra base on a wild pitch. Infield is still going to play in. But now a run down. The Orioles don't want any more runs to score. Heft will make a pitch to Malzone. Strat. 3, no play. Schilling stays where he is. Heft will go ahead and make the pitch. Heft. 3-4. That is a blank. Malzone. 4-4. And it's a fly ball to left. That's going to be out number 1. Malzone, sacrifice fly rating of 3. He will not bring in Schilling that way. So it's a fly to left. Schilling, a base running rating of 3. Philly, a +2 arm. A 1-5. Schilling still scores. It is a 6. Uh-oh, here he comes. Philly, a +2 arm, only on a 1. There could be an out. That is a 6. Nope, Schilling decides to go back to third, and he will hold. So a fly out to left. Philly makes a great throw into the infield, and Schilling decides to stay at third. And there's one out. The batter now is Clinton. Clinton is 1 for 3, and they're going to stay in they're going to stay with the infield in. Still looking to go ahead. Still looking to go ahead and maybe turn the home to first double play. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Fenway Park. We were just talking about you, sir. If you just take a look at the chat there. Heft will make the pitch to Clinton. Strategy roll, 10 no play. Red Sox have a 6-5 lead. Red Sox, I know they want to do it for Tower. Heft with the pitch. 1-6, range play. Oh boy. Clinton. 5-1. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to a dare. His range with the infield in is a 0. That's a base hit past short. It's a single. Schilling will come in to score. Geiger, a base running rating of 4. He will come in to score. Yaz, a base running rating of 4. He will hold at second. Clinton holds it first. It is 8-5 Red Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! So 2 runs come in for Boston. Runners at first and second, still 1 out here in the inning. And it's now 8-5 Boston. In a game the Red Sox really need to win. Here is Runnels. And Heft comes in. Really can't get any help here. And now it's 8-5. Heft will pitch to Runnels. Infield now goes back to double play depth. So now Heft will pitch. Strategy rolls are still active. That's an 18, no play. Heft will make the pitch. Heft. 1-3, walk, 17, that is high. Just barely. Runnels, 5-5, it's a ground ball to short. 3, 4, 5, second base, Breeding, 0, 1-5, double play. They got it, side retired. 6-4-3 double play, but the inning and damage is done. 3 runs on 3 hits. A walk and an error. The Orioles have 3 errors. The Red Sox now have an 8-5 lead here in a game they really need to win. After 7. We go to the top of the 8th. The Red Sox are 75-75. They are in 5th. But they must have a winning record in order to get to the postseason. If they finish in 5th, but with a 500 or lower record, they don't make it. Leading off for the O's is supposed to be Marv Breeding. May see a pinch hitter for him, and we will. Breeding's going to come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Orioles and take over at second base will be Ron Hansen, a little better hitter. 248 average, 12 homers, 51 RBIs. So timeout for a substitution. Pretty much the same much the same range stats. Red Sox need a pitcher now with a 3-run lead. They have right pinch hitter and another righty. So the question is, who will the Red Sox bring up? And let's see who they're going to go with. And for some reason, and timeout on the field real quick, as I thought I had the Red Sox set up, but I did not. So give me a moment. Take me a second. That. Okay. I don't know how I thought I had that right, but I guess not. Okay. The Red Sox bullpen does not excite me. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Dave Hillman. 3 wins, 2 losses, a 2.77 ERA. And he has enough relief appearances for me to put him in there, so that's good enough. So he will come in and he will pitch. So here is Hillman as he'll take over for Schwall. So top of the 8th inning, 8-5. Kip Scary returns Friday. Bees host Vancouver. Yeah, Kip is very scary. I do agree with you there. Hillman with the pitch. 6-5. Hit by pitch. The 17 is high. Hansen, 5-2. And it's a fly ball to center. Geiger will get to it and make the catch for out number 1. So Hansen will take over at second base. Pinch hitter coming in for Heft as he leaves. And coming on to pinch hit will be, for the Orioles, will be Russ Snyder. 292 average, a homer, 13 RBIs. Snyder will bat against Hillman here. Hillman with the pitch. 5-3, strikeout 7. It's just a little too high. Snyder, 3-4, base hit right past the pitcher. Snyder gets a single. So a base runner for the Orioles as now they try to put together some hits. The vacuum cleaner is up next. He's 2 for 4, a single and a double. Infield, a double play depth. Snyder had 5 stolen bases. Strategy rolls actually are off now. Hillman will go ahead and pitch to Robinson. Hillman, 1-1, strikeout, 19, no. Robinson, 4-5. That ball is hit to left field. That's a 19. Against a righty, that's going to be too high. It's going to be a fly to left. Just misses a triple by 4, and that's out number 2. Snyder stays at first. And 2 down. Next batter is Philly, and Philly is 1 for 4. 2 outs now. Infield is now back. Hillman trying to go ahead and get the job done for the Red Sox. 8-5. Snyder on it first. Hillman with the pitch. 4-1 against the switch left. That's going to be an out. And it will be a fly ball to left. Yaz will get to that one. Has no problem with it. Makes the catch. Side retired. No runs and a hit. And the Red Sox still hold on to the 8-5 lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Pumpsy Green. And he is 0 for 3. Orioles need a pitcher. And a switch right coming up. So the Orioles think they're going to go with a righty. Coming on to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Wes Stock. 5 wins, no losses, 3 saves, a 3.00 ERA. The Oriole bullpen could be very interesting in the postseason here. Remember, the Orioles have already clinched a playoff spot. They are in. Stock will pitch to Green here. Wes Stock, a 6-5. Pitcher result, the 10 is too high. Green, 2-5. And against the righty, it's a fly ball to center field. And that will be caught by Brandt for the out. 1 down. Here comes Pagliarone. Pags is 1 for 3. Stock sets up, makes the pitch. Stock, 5-5. Home run chance. Pagliarone, a righty, a 1-18. The 6 is good against a right-handed pitcher. Pags needs a 17 or lower. Oh my, he just missed it with an 18. Pags, 2-4. Instead, he hits a high fly ball to right field. Going back is Herzog at the track, at the short porch. He makes the catch, 2 down. Pags can't believe that ball didn't get out of here. And that's a fly to right, 2 down. Pinch hitter coming up for Hillman as he will leave. And the Red Sox have to have a batter. And coming on to pinch hit will be Don Budin. 263 average, 6 homers, 42 RBIs. Budin will go ahead against Stock. 2 outs, 8-5. Wow, Pags just missed it. Stock with the pitch. 4-5, that's at the park. Fenway Park. 4-2, that ball is hit to center field. That's a 9, and that's going to be a double for Budin. Budin goes ahead and hits one into center, and that's a double. Nice play for him, as the Red Sox still trying to get some insurance. As you all know, no lead is safe on inside pitch. The batter now is Schilling. Schilling is 1 for 4. 2 outs, a big run at second base. That's a I don't know why I'm rolling a strat. Stock will go ahead and pitch to Schilling. Fans here at Fenway would want to see more. Stock, 2-6. Strikeout 10, that is high. Schilling, 5-5. Base hit right past the pitcher, that's a single. Budin comes around from second, he will score. Schilling has a base hit, 9-5 Boston, Dolly Parton. Stadium cheers. Yay! And they are trying to do it for Steve Tower in the chat. Too many times Steve Tower has been in the chat and his Red Sox have not come through with a big win for him. And here is Geiger. Geiger is 1 for 3, a walk, a single, and 2 errors actually brought him home. Now Dolly Parton, 9-5. Schilling on it first. And still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Stock will make the pitch. Stock, 5-2. Walk, 18. It's just a little too high. Geiger, 6-1. It's grounded to second base. That'll get handled by Hansen, who's there. And he will throw to first to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits for the Bosox, and they have a 9-5 lead here after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning, Don Collins, 78 cards with the Braves. I don't remember him either. I don't remember him. Maybe just a marginal player, I guess. Top of the 9th, 9-5. The heart of the Orioles order is up. Jackie Brandt will lead off for Beemore. It is not a save situation. The question is, they got a righty and 2 lefties coming up. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Arnold Early. 2 wins, 4 losses, 7 saves. A 3.96 ERA. Arnold Early will come on and pitch for the Red Sox. It's not a save situation yet, but Early's going to be called upon to see if he can do it. Top of the 9th, 9-5. Boston needs the game. Early with the pitch. 3-3, strikeout 5. He does not get him. He doesn't get him. 6 minus 2 is 4. Brandt with the swing. 3-4. It's a fly ball to center field. That will be caught by Geiger for the out. No strikeout. Now the batter is Gentile. Gentile having a heck of a night. 2 for 3. 2 bombs. He'll now go up against Early. Gentile actually hits lefties a little better. 1 out in the top of the 9th. Early will make the pitch. Early, 6-2. Home run chance against the lefty, though. Early is a 0, so no way Gentile. Well, Gentile is not going to get a home run that way. He still can hit a home run off a lefty, though. So that is not a mistake. Gentile will go ahead and swing. 6-2, and instead he grounds at the third. That'll get handled by Malzone. Throws to first, 2 down. Early almost made a mistake, but he didn't. 2 away. And now the batter, the last chance is Whitey Herzog. Herzog is 0 for 4. Fans here at Fenway know Boston has to win the game. They are at 500. They cannot afford to go below 500. Early will go ahead and pitch to Herzog. Here comes the pitch. 3-3, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. That's your game. The Red Sox will beat the Orioles tonight, 9-5. Stadium cheers. Yay! Much needed win for the Red Sox. They beat Baltimore, and the Red Sox lost this game historically, but they come back. Baltimore was absolutely awful in the field tonight, and the Red Sox take advantage of it and now have a 9-5 win. Nice job by Boston to get the victory, and they needed it. Final line score coming up. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 11 hits and 3 errors. They were just awful in the field today. For the Red Sox, 9 runs, 12 hits, and no errors. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 11 hits, and 3 errors. The winning pitcher is Don Schwall. He will get the victory, and Jack Fisher does take the loss. There is no save, but a nice job by a close for Arnold early, as I will give him the hold. What a big victory for the Bosox. They needed that tonight. It gets them back above 500, but now we'll see what Ticker has to say. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Do not go away. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Orioles do lose to the Red Sox in this one, 9-5, and Boston will take that victory, and they needed it bad. We now begin September 16th, Angels and the White Sox. Important game for the White Sox. Angels 11-32, and that is 4. White Sox 11-55, and that's 7. That's a good win for the White Sox. They need them. Minnesota at Cleveland. The Indians were 4 games back at Boston, now 4.5. Minnesota 8-32, and that is 3. Indians 11-13, and that is 1. And the Twins will give the Indians another loss. 2 more losses, and the Indians are officially eliminated with 80 at 500. Yankees at Detroit. Yankees still trying to catch the Tigers. Yankees 9-51, and that is 5. Tigers 7-63, that is 7. And the Tigers beginning to pull away a little bit from the Yankees. Kansas City and Washington. Athletics 14-15, and that is 2. Senators 11-61, and that's 7. A win for the Senators. Philadelphia and the Reds. The Reds got to win games. Philadelphia can play spoiler. Philadelphia 2-43, and that is 3. Reds 14-63. That is 9. The Reds get the win. Milwaukee and the Dodgers. Now the Reds need the Dodgers to beat the Braves. Milwaukee 19-21, and that is 4. Dodgers 10-16, and that is 2. And the Braves will beat the Dodgers. The Reds cannot gain a game on them. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals 13-24, and that is 3. Pirates 8-21, and that is 2. Bad loss for Pittsburgh. Now the Giants a chance to take a full 3-game lead on the Dodgers in the league. Cubs against them. Cubs 4-56, and that is 5. Giants 13-64, and that is 9. And the Giants now have a 3-game lead on the Dodgers. On to September 17th, Baltimore at Boston. Baltimore 6-55, and that is 6. Red Sox 4-54, and that is 5. And the Red Sox drop back to 500. Angels and the White Sox doubleheader. Game 1, Angels 15-43, and that is 6. White Sox 19-64, that's 10. And the White Sox will get there, will win that game. Angels and the White Sox game 2. Angels 9-14, and that is 1. White Sox 17-45, and that is 6. And the Red Sox right now are really looking good to clinch 4th place in the American League and either host the wild card playoff or play the first place team. It all depends on what Boston does. Minnesota at Cleveland. Cleveland right now is at 79 losses. If Minnesota beats Cleveland tonight in both these games, the Indians are out no matter what. Game 1, Minnesota 13-35, and that is 5. Indians 9-11-0, and that is a first loss for the Indians. Game number 2, they are at 80 losses. Minnesota at Cleveland, game 2. Minnesota 9-41, and that is 4. Indians 20-26, and it is 5. They hold on. They will split the twin bill. They are still alive. Yankees at Detroit. He's at Detroit. Yankees 9-62, and that is 7. Tigers 5-61, and that is 6. That's going to be a win for the Yankees. Kansas City at Washington. Athletics 11-32, and that is 4. Washington 11-62, and that is 7. A win for the Senators. Philadelphia and the Reds. Again, must-win game for the Reds. Philadelphia 5-21, and that is 2. Reds 11-66, that's 11, and the Reds do once again get the game. Now it depends on what Milwaukee and the Dodgers do. Milwaukee 9-25, and that is 3. Dodgers 9-66, that's 10. And once again, with that loss, the Reds and the Braves are tied for 4th. Cardinals and Pittsburgh. Cardinals 9-44, and that is 5. Pirates 8-56, and that is 6. And the Pirates win a game. Can the Giants stay where they're at? They have a 3-game lead. No, it depends on what happens with the Cubs. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs 7-61, and that is 6. Giants 19-45, and that is 7. And the Giants will hold on to continue to hold the 3-game lead. On to September 18th, Cubs and the Dodgers. Cubs 16-63, and that is 9. Dodgers 11-16, and that is 2. Tough loss for the Dodgers. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals 16-23, and that is 4. Pirates 7-16, and that is 2. That is 2 tough losses. The Giants can now get a 4-game lead on the league. Milwaukee and the Giants. If Milwaukee loses, the Reds have 4th place by a half game. Milwaukee wins, they're back a half game. Milwaukee and the Giants is a big role here. Milwaukee 9-35, and that is 4. Giants 11-34, and that is also 4. We got a tie. We have a tie. Milwaukee rolls a 5. Plus 0 is 5. San Francisco rolls a 6. Minus 2 is 4. And the Braves will win the ball game in San Francisco, which means the Dodgers and the Pirates don't lose any ground. But Milwaukee, with that extra half game, will take over 4th place. The Reds are now a half game back, and that makes tomorrow night's game even bigger. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be September 19th. We're only got 2 days left before the final week. It will be the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Bob Friend will pitch for Pittsburgh. Jim O'Toole will pitch for the Reds. Pirates still trying to catch the Giants. Reds trying to get back into 4th. A lot can still happen in the last couple of weeks. Friend, O'Toole, Bucks, Redlegs, tomorrow night. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, after further review with Steve Tower. Brian B, baseball with the demos. Philip Reynolds, JAA. John West, Sean 1113, and Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Red Sox get a huge win against Baltimore. They're still alive, but they got to be careful. They can't lose much more. But they win tonight, 9-5 on the O's. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.